G'day friends, welcome to day 17 of Inktober 2017. It's Tuesday, it's October 17th at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I didn't wake up too long ago. Yesterday was Steve's birthday, and we definitely celebrated, and you just don't bounce back as quick the older you get. I keep living in denial like I'm still 18 and I'm gonna wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed every morning, but it's just not happening for me. So I'm determined to get this video up today. It will absolutely be up today. I'm not gonna let my bad decisions get the best of me, but yeah, we had a great night. It was so funny. We played that memory game. It was such a hit. We put all the cards face down first so that no one knew what the cards were, and so as people were flipping them over, they were seeing like photos of themselves and photos of Bianca screaming and photos of Celine Dion holding a Siamese cat. Like, it was just so funny, and Steve won, but I wasn't surprised by that. Apparently he's been practicing since he was 3 years old, so it was kind of funny though. We had a really slow start. We were playing in teams, and then Steve did like a clean sweep in 2 goes at the end. I let him have my go because I was just pathetic at it. I just don't have a great short-term memory. Like, even now when I do voiceovers sometimes, I can't even remember the brush that I used, even though I might have done it like 2 hours prior. So I might check that out, or I might not. I don't even think I really care. I think not having a good short-term memory just keeps my mind open to new ideas. So, yeah, today's piece is appropriately named But First Coffee. And it's like a spin on... Well, it's not really a spin. In my head, she's Anna Wintour, and she's just stepped out in a power suit to grab a Starbucks. But, you know, like Devil Wears Prada? I love that movie. So this has a very Devil Wears Prada feel to me. But obviously this morning it was pretty hard for me to get going. So I just, you know... But first coffee. Just grab my coffee and start my day. It is a, like... Those quotes are so funny to me. What are they? The millennial girl quotes. You know, life happens between coffee and wine, tacos. And, yeah, I just love it. There's a video that went around. I can't remember the name of the guy that did it, but he basically just made fun of all the millennial girl quotes, which is funny because Steve and I are guilty of using a few of them ourselves, and we are definitely not millennial girls. But I mean, it's fun. It's fun, and especially on days like today when it was seriously appropriate. I needed, you know, coffee first and then deal with everything else later. Who knows how much I'm going to get done today. I have a list of things to do, but maybe I'm taking it easy. Maybe this is just going to be like a random, unexpected weekend for me right now. I'm still committed to Inktober, so that'll be fine. Oh, you see it? She got platforms. She got unexpected platforms just then. I made that heel too long, and it went like beyond where her toes were, so I had to give her a platform heel, which is fine. I think she could pull them off. It's fine. I love her bob. This is very black and white. I feel like the only grey is kind of in the skin tone, like where I've put it on her face and on her chest and her midriff. I like on her shoes and I guess the cut, but for the most part this is like very high contrast kind of illustration, just because it's very angular, it's very linear. It didn't need to be much more than that. It's just a mood, just a feeling. So yeah, I still love fashion illustration. I think that's the one thing that Inktober's really been good for me for, is that I get to do all of this fashion illustration that I don't do a lot. And even though it's not fashion, like I'm not designing clothes here, the style to me is what I call fashion illustration. You're very angular, long bodies, really disproportionate, just like lanky, streamline, thin, just models. These alien-looking thin models. That's what I'm going to call fashion illustration style for me at this point. I don't know. I feel like I just go with whatever mood I'm in anything really. I do commission work, but sometimes commission work can be like some of the most difficult stuff that I do because it's somebody else asking me to do something specific. Or if someone said, like, I like the style that you do this in, I think, well, that was because I was just in that mood that day. I don't typically do that, or I don't usually gravitate towards that. Yeah, I think for the most part, I just do what I like as I'm sat down at the desk. And they can be anything. Could, like, today it's this, tomorrow it could be something completely different. Although there are things that I don't ever really gravitate towards drawing. Like, I don't really ever draw animals. I rarely draw men. I never draw, like, still life. Like, I don't draw, like, fruit or anything. But who knows? Maybe I'll do a different challenge one day and see if I can get into any of that. Anyway, so I'm pretty much finished this piece. Sorry if I sound a little out of it. The truth is I am. So until tomorrow, I'll use 24 hours to perk myself up and make sure that day 18 is very on point. So enjoy some of the close-ups, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.